So I'm sitting here at Bikram Yoga Harlem, where I practice, and these are the owners, Adam Roper and Erik. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
I mean, they see me all the time. I'm here almost every day of the week. For the people who don't know, can you tell us what exactly Bikram Yoga is?
Sure. So Bikram Yoga is a 26 posture series and 2 breathing exercises. It's considered a beginning level class, which means that the postures are supposed to be accessible to everyone. The first hour is standing, the last half an hour is on the ground. Like I said, it's a set series, so it's always the same 26 poses, and it's always done in a heated room, so the room is about 105 degrees.
He said 105 degrees. He said 105 degrees. So that's the thing that really kind of, besides the fact that it is the same postures,
Right.
Because Ashtanga is kind of the same postures,
Right.
but the thing that really makes it different is the heated element. Why is the room hot?
Sure. I mean, really for 2 reasons. One, it's supposed to allow your body to find a greater range of motion because your body is not struggling on trying to heat itself up. You have the external heat to allow it to be warm.
Right.
At the same time, it just adds intensity, and in any sort of intense environment, a change is going to happen more effectively than in a not so intense environment.
And so, Erik, how did you come to find this practice?
I used to be an avid bicyclist for many years, and I got hit by a car and had a lot of shoulder problems. I broke my shoulders, so I actually was taken to a class with a friend, and my first class, and it was just like something, it was like therapy. It was like it was the best thing that I've done.
Really? Like it didn't kill you? Like you were like...
It was definitely challenging, and you struggle, but like...
You didn't like hate your friend after, like, would you really want to kill him?
You definitely go and you realize the benefit of the practice, the movement, the detoxifying, the sweating. It's very holistic.
And then how long after you had been practicing did you decide that you wanted to become a teacher?
It was about a year later.
That's quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you knew. And what about you?
I started practicing in 2002, and it was kind of the same thing. Like a friend brought me to a studio, and yeah, I went to training 2 years after I started practicing.
I think it's really amazing. I mean, and the training is very intense. It's like, what, 9 weeks?
Yeah.
And like 2 classes a day.
Yeah.
And I always think it's like amazing that people choose to do that.
Yeah, me too.
Is there anybody who, let's pause. That's good. Besides, I mean, obviously if you do yoga and you do it in a heated room with regularity, you're probably going to lose weight. So a lot of people think, you know, oh, I'll do it, I'll lose weight. What are some of the other benefits to practicing Bikram yoga specifically?
I think just overall, by moving your body, you get to be more aware of how your body works, and you also find more range of motion, get more flexible, you get to, you know, help your organs function better because you're squeezing and moving and manipulating them all the time. And it's like a complete body workout versus instead of just going running and working on your legs and your arms move some, this works every part.
Right.
And then to add on to that, I mean, just kind of like what it is like it's like kind of whatever you want is what you're going to get from the practice. So it's like what you put in is what you get out. So if you want a stronger body, that's what you're going to get. If you want to be healthier, happier, just in general, if that's the energy you put in, it's the energy you get back. So,
I have to say that is, I find that to be true, personally. So this is what's interesting. Years ago, I took Bikram, I won't say where, but it was another studio. It was a while ago. And I went in and it was like the most spectacular show on earth. I mean, there was people that were running around, they were half naked. My teacher was in like a leopard Speedo with the Janet Jackson head. It was like, and people were like in like Band-Aids and a fig leaf. And I was like, what is it? Like, and I'm like, wow! And it kind of freaked me out. I mean, I liked the actual practice, but I didn't like the feeling of this. I felt it was very, something competitive. And it actually made me not want to, I was like, I can't do that. I want to have a different sort of thing. So when I came to this studio, I was kind of like, oh, you know, it's the Bikram yoga. But the community here is completely unlike anything I've ever experienced, and the people in it. And I just want to know, like, first of all, why, because you both teach at different studios. Why did you choose?
We used to teach at other studios before we decided to open our own studio. And we felt that it was very much like a factory, like a gym. It was in and out. And so we wanted to make something a little more intimate, a little bit more encouraging, and like get to know the students, get to know the clients, you know, have the teachers available for students, and not just, you walk in, teach a class, and walk out the door. And it's just like, sort of like a different mentality. We really picked Harlem because downtown is very saturated with studios, and we wanted to be in the community where we lived, and we both lived uptown. We just wanted something more convenient and more accessible to the people that lived here.
No, I was just add on to that, just people who we thought would appreciate it. Like when you go to an area that's very saturated, people don't appreciate things so much because like you can go,
right.
You can only one place, you go down the street, there's something else.
Like a deli's a deli, it's a deli's
exactly.
deli.
Right. So at least uptown, there's less competition, but also it means that people are more appreciative of you being there.
The most beautiful thing I find about this community is not only that like you have every shade of person here, you have every shape and size. Like the community is extremely diverse, and I think what it does is it makes it okay to be half naked with other people, because it's very like in a gym you can wear a sweatshirt. It's 105 degrees in the room. You're taking your clothes off, so they're going to see whatever you got. So
that goes back to the accessibility of Bikram. It's like being a beginning series. It doesn't matter. Bikram always says it doesn't matter how old you are, how infirm you are. You can go, you can make the motions, you're getting the benefits out of it.
And people come here and everybody feel, and trust me, I'm in the dressing room and we're all naked and we're all just, you see every type of body type. Everybody's appreciated and celebrated because you've just done this practice together. And so it's not about like, kind of like what you look like, it's like a respect for the body and the practice. So is there anybody who like shouldn't do Bikram? Because I'm sure that people will go like, oh, it's hot, I shouldn't do that. I can't walk up the stairs, I just shouldn't do that.
No one should not do it. You waited 40 years to come do something. Why are we waiting another day? It's like, start doing yoga.
Oh, you're looking at me. I thought it was very personal.
I mean, it's not really for little kids. They don't sweat. They haven't developed the right sweat glands. So if you're under 12, I'd say you need to wait a few more years. But anybody can do this. And if you can walk, you can drag yourself up the stairs, you can make it in the room.
Some days I've had to drag myself up the stairs. Do you have anything to add to that?
I mean, I think it goes back to like what you want to get out of it. Like if you anyone who wants to achieve something can do this practice. So there's no one who shouldn't do it, but you can't force people to do it at the same time. Like you have to have the desire to do it. So if you say to yourself, I want to do this, then that's all you need. Like there's no, I want to do it, but like there's no but. If you want to do it, you do it.
And the thing that's really amazing, and I know it kind of sounds like a pitch, maybe it is a pitch, but I just had a very personal experience with this practice, is that I have watched, in fact, it's almost like watching a reality show where you watch people come in and their first day and like they decide to do like a 30-day challenge, so you do 30 days straight, and you see their bodies change. And you see the whole spirit change, and it's just a wonderful thing, and everybody's so supportive. So I think that people should, one, try Bikram yoga, but I personally think you should try it at Bikram yoga Harlem. And so we're going to be talking to some of your practitioners. So thank you so much
Thank you.
for the experience.